Elia.
Yeah, good morning.
How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm great. How about you?
Yeah, me too. Not bad for today. Were you able to rest a lot during the weekend and the Christmas break?
Yeah, I had a good rest. How about you?
Yeah, me too. It actually felt like the weekend was really long.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, when there are holidays like that, it feels really fast for me.
Mm-hmm.
But this time around, it was slow.
Mm.
Yeah, because I just stayed at home the whole.
Uh-huh,
I
okay.
except Saturday. I went out last Saturday, but Sunday and Monday I just did my house chores. Maybe that's why it felt long because of
Yeah.
the house chores.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay.
Well, anyway, I did listen to your recording,
Uh-huh.
and there are a couple of things that I'd like us to practice. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so let's start with. Okay, let me just open the final
Okay.
test. Okay, all right, let's start with number one here. What I'd like you to practice here would be the letter L because the letter L was not pronounced clearly.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be Charles.
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 Mm-hmm.
Okay, can you try it? Charles.
Charles.
Again. Charles.
Charles.
Uh, okay, your tongue position for the R, how do you do that again? Where
R.
should be your tongue?
Uh,
Yeah. For
R.
example, this is your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
How should your tongue look like?
Okay. Like that.
Okay, you curl it a little bit like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So what about the L? Where will the L be at? Okay. Yeah, so you know exactly where it should be.
Mm-hmm.
So it should go from this and
Mm-hmm.
then move forward for the L, right?
Okay.
Charles.
Charles.
There. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Charles.
Charles.
Okay. There you go. So I want you to practice that to make the L clearer.
Mm-hmm.
And then also one of the things that was very commonly which was a common mistake in your sentences was the stress on the primary stress.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, your primary stress didn't have the right stress, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then you were going low on certain words, like say for example, this one.
Mm-hmm.
These are meaning words,
Mm-hmm.
right? They are the same. They are not your primary stress. Therefore, their stress should be the same. Don't
Mm-hmm.
go lower in terms of your tone. You don't go Charles and James. Don't go like
Mm-hmm.
that. It
Mm-hmm.
should be Charles and James.
Mm-hmm.
Same
Okay.
level. This one. Charles and James. So this
Mm-hmm.
one will go down because of it's a function word, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
this one should be the same. So Charles
Mm-hmm.
and James,
James.
the
Charles.
same level, okay?
Okay.
And then attending, and
Mm-hmm.
then this one, for you to stress this, you go higher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Conference.
Conference.
Yeah, so it's going to be Charles and James are attending a conference.
Mm-hmm.
The conference, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
All right, can you try it?
Okay.
Charles and James are attending the conference.
Charles and James are attending the conference.
Okay, now let's pick it up a little bit for the
Okay.
speed, okay? Charles
Ch-
and James are attending the conference.
okay. Charles and James are attending the conference.
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 Okay, what vowel sound is that for conference, the first syllable?
Conference. Oh, I thought it is this, but based on your pronunciation, it seems like ah.
It is an ah. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so
Okay.
it's the short,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because it's stressed. Okay,
Okay.
if it's not stressed, then it becomes a schwa, kun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like confirm, because it's
Mm-hmm.
not the stressed syllable.
Conf-
So in this case, we pronounce it like this:
okay.
con,
Conference.
conference.
Okay. Okay.
One more time, please.
Charles and James are attending the conference.
Okay, that's right.
Mhm,
Okay, now let's go to number two.
mhm,
For number two, the problem here is the rhythm
mhm,
and then the primary stress as well, the stress of the words, basically. Okay,
mhm.
which one is your primary stress here for number
Mm,
two?
Received,
No,
audience.
it's the audience.
Okay,
Okay,
audience.
so your meaning words are Sally,
Mhm,
ideas, well received.
mhm,
Okay, so these ones should have the same level of stress.
mhm.
Okay, so you go, Sally's ideas
Audience.
were well
Well
received
received.
by the audience.
Audience.
You go
Okay,
higher on audience.
okay,
Okay, can
okay.
you try?
Sally's ideas were well.
Ah,
Okay,
ideas.
ideas. Okay.
Yes.
Sally's ideas were well received by the audience.
Okay, don't pause. Don't pause here. Do not pause in between. So, well received.
Well
Well
received.
received by the audience.
Okay. Sally's ideas were well received by the audience.
Uh, well received.
Well
Well
received.
received.
Okay.
Okay. Sally's ideas
Ideas
were
were
well
well
received by
received.
the audience.
Okay. Sally's ideas were well received by the audience.
You're a little off on the beat.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a little bit off. Okay, hold on a
Okay.
second. You have the rhythm there, the
Hmm.
MP3.
Yes.
Okay, so listen to it and then read the sentence, please.
Okay. Mm. Sally's ideas were well received by the audience.
Okay, it's like that. Sally's ideas were well received by the audience. So it's
Hmm.
that fast, okay?
Hmm. Okay.
Hmm. All right. Any questions so far?
No.
Okay, now, other times in some sentences, the enunciation of some words were not correct.
Hmm.
That means we have to correct some of the pronunciation of the consonants and the vowels. For
Hmm.
example, this one,
Hmm.
here are the files. Okay,
Hmm.
so which one is your primary stress here for number three?
Requested.
Okay, it's requested. What about your meaning words?
Here, files requested.
Okay, so this one was not stressed actually in your recording.
Mm,
So
okay.
you have to stress it a little bit more. So
Hmm.
here are the files you requested.
Okay.
Okay,
Here are the files you requested.
okay. Here are the
The
files you
files you
requested.
requested. Here are the files you requested.
Okay, here are the files you
Files
requested.
requested.
Pronounce this one as y.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so that it will be shorter.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Here are the files you requested.
That's it. One more
Okay.
time.
Here are the files you requested.
Okay, that's it.
Hmm.
Okay, next. Number four. For this
Hmm.
one, there's also a mumbling of certain words. They were not clear.
Hmm.
Particularly for this one,
Hmm.
you have to pronounce this as bifa,
Hmm.
bifa,
Okay.
because it's going to be so fast.
Hmm.
You're not going to be pronouncing the R there very clearly anymore. Okay,
Hmm.
and then stress this one. They sounded like they were not stressed,
Hmm.
actually. Okay, so it
Hmm.
should be, we ate breakfast before leaving the house. It's going to sound
Hmm.
like that.
Okay. We ate breakfast leaving the house.
Yes. Okay, one more time. We ate breakfast before leaving the house.
We ate breakfast leaving the house.
Okay, that's it. Okay. And then for number five, this one, because Diana,
Hmm.
it sounded like Saya. It
Mm.
was really like a totally different word already. I didn't understand that part. So be very careful with the pronunciation of the words.
Mhm.
When when a word is not stressed in the sentence,
Mhm.
what just happens is that, for example, because, okay,
Mhm.
if you stress that, uh, it's gonna sound like this. Be sorry, because because,
Mhm. Mhm.
okay.
Mhm.
This is the stressed
Mhm.
version of because. Now, if you're not gonna stress it, it's gonna sound like because with a wedge.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
forget about this. This one's wrong.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
so it's still gonna be there. Do not drop some syllables.
Mhm.
Okay, do not drop this.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you still have to pronounce the whole thing. The
Mhm.
sound of the vowel just changes. Okay,
Mhm.
it's the same with you. When you
Mhm.
stress it, it's pronounced with a long oo sound.
Mhm.
You. But if it's unstressed in the sentence, then we just pronounce it with a schwa. You.
Mhm.
Okay?
Mhm.
You requested like that. Okay?
Mhm. Yeah.
So, in this case, let me just erase because it's going to be very confusing. Okay? Can you please mark the meaning word
Okay.
and then your primary stress there as well? There are two primary stresses there.
Okay. Then this one.
Yes, because there is a comma here,
Mhm.
so that's automatically a thought group. Okay?
Mhm. Okay.
All right. So if we're going to read this, it's going to sound like this. Because Diana does the
That's the
job
job so
so well,
well.
she can expect a
Expect a
raise.
raise. Okay. Okay. Let me go. Mm. Because because Diana does the job so well, she can expect a raise.
That's it. Okay?
Okay. Mhm.
So work on the enunciation of words. Okay?
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, next one. For number six, what I want you to keep in mind are phrasal verbs. Okay? When you
Mhm.
encounter phrasal verbs, for example, pass by,
Mhm.
which one are you going to stress? Is it the first word or the second word?
Second.
Okay, it's the second, but you stress the first one
Mhm.
in your recording. Pass
Okay.
by. You went like that.
That's
Okay,
fine.
so
Okay.
where is that? Okay, just then.
Mhm.
Okay, pause over there,
Mhm.
and then here too. Your
Mhm.
primary stress here will be that. Just
Mhm.
then, the little mouse happened to pass by. Okay,
Mhm.
it's gonna go up, and then your primary stress, you were going low.
Mm.
Jungle. You're going like that. This
Mhm.
one should go up. The king
Mhm.
of the jungle.
Jungle.
Okay?
Okay.
It's not the king of the jungle. It's not like that, okay? The
Okay.
king of the jungle.
King of the jungle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let me read number six first.
Okay.
Okay? Just then, the little mouse happened to pass by. On seeing the lion's plight, he ran up to him and gnawed away the ropes that bound him. The king of the jungle. Okay.
Good.
Uh,
Okay.
this one is also stress. Okay, ran up.
Okay.
Yeah. And then ropes. Oh.
Mhm.
Okay. It's not
Okay.
ropes with an O
Mhm.
sound. Okay, it should be this one. Okay.
Okay. Uh,
Okay, go ahead.
just then, the little mouse happened to pass by.
There it is again.
Okay.
Pass by. Should
Mhm.
be like that.
Pass
Happen
by.
to pass by.
Okay. Just then, the little mouse happened to pass by. On
Ah,
seeing,
one more time for that one.
okay,
The little mouse happened to
happened to
pass
pass
by.
by. Okay. The little mouse happened to pass by.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. On seeing the lion's plight, he ran up to him and gnawed away the rope that bound to him, the king of the jungle.
There. the tone of your voice, okay?
Uh-huh.
Bound him. You're going like that
Mm-hmm.
on a comma,
Mm-hmm.
which should be, and gnawed away the ropes that bound him, the king
Bound
of the
him.
jungle.
Bound him. The king of the
Yeah,
jungle.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see a comma,
Mm-hmm.
the tone of the voice usually goes slightly up, just slightly up, not the
Oh.
same as a question. A question would
Mm-hmm.
usually go, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But a comma would go, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it just goes slightly up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But don't go bound him, or I cannot remember
Okay.
the tone. But don't go down. You
Mm-hmm.
go you go down on your tone when you see a full stop, the period.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's try this part first. And
Okay.
gnawed away the ropes that bound him, the
Okay.
king of the jungle.
Gnawed away the rope that bound him. The king of the jungle.
Jungle.
Jungle. King of the
Yeah. So this
jungle.
one too. Okay. Gnawed away.
Gnawed
And gnawed
away.
away the ropes that bound him, the king of the jungle.
The king of the jungle.
Yes.
Gnaw- Gnawed away the rope that bound him. The king of the jungle.
Uh, jungle. Okay.
Jungle.
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 Yes.
King of the
hmm
jungle.
Which syllable is stressed there?
Jung.
Is it the first syllable or the
Yeah.
second syllable?
First syllable.
First syllable. So you go jungle.
Yes. Jungle. Jungle.
Yes.
The king of the jungle. Okay.
hmm Okay, one more time for number six, please.
Okay. Just then, the little mouse happened to pass by. On seeing the lion's plight, he ran up to him and gnawed away the rope that bound him, the king of the jungle.
Hmm. Jungle. You went down again.
Ah,
The
yeah.
king of the jungle.
The king of the jungle. The king of the
Yes.
jungle.
And then in this part, you're going offbeat, very
Mm-hmm.
offbeat. You go and not away. You're going like that. You're prolonging certain words that
Mm-hmm.
should not be prolonged.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it should be and not away the ropes that bound him. No extra pauses in between any of these words here in this phrase.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and
Okay.
not away the ropes that bound him, the king of the jungle.
Okay. A whole sentence? Do I go whole
Yes,
sentence? Okay.
the
Just
whole sentence.
then, okay, just then, the little mouse happened to pass by. On seeing the lion's plight, he ran up to him, gnawed away the ropes that bound him, the king of the jungle.
Yeah,
Jungle?
you noticed it? Yeah, nod away. You're
Oh,
going like that.
really? Gnawed
Yeah,
away okay.
yeah.
Gnawed
Don't
away
don't prolong nod, and
Mm-hmm.
nod away.
Gnawed away. Gnawed
Yeah,
away the
and
rope.
nod away the ropes that bound him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Okay.
also the tone of your voice here on seeing the lion's plight,
Mm-hmm.
you go up here
Okay.
because it's a period.
On
But for
seeing
this
the
one you
lion's
go down,
plight,
pass by.
pass
Okay.
by.
The little mouse happened to pass by. On seeing the lion's plight, you go
Right?
up. He
Okay.
ran up to him
He went
and
up
gnawed
to him.
away the ropes that
Gnawed.
bound him.
Gnawed away the
The
rope
king of
that
the
bound
jungle.
him. Okay. The jungle. Jungle.
hmm
Okay. Okay. Let me go. One
Yes,
more. Just then, the little mouse happened to pass by. On
pass
seeing the
by.
pass by, pass by.
hmm
Okay. Just then, the little mouse happened to pass by. On seeing the lion's plight, he ran up
Uh,
to him.
plight. On
Plight?
seeing the lion's plight. Yes.
On seeing
Yeah.
the lion's plight, he ran up to him, gnawed away the rope that bound him, the king of the jungle. The king of the jungle.
Yeah, the king of the jungle.
The king of the jungle.
Yeah. And then
Difficult.
this one, just the tone here. That bound him. That
Mhm.
bound him. The king of the jungle.
Bound him, the king of the jungle. The king of the
Yes,
jungle.
jungle. Okay. So
Okay.
there you go. So those parts first, and then maybe we can cover the rest
Okay.
next time since we don't have enough time.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, I'll see you this Thursday. It will be our last class before the new year, so I really hope to see you by then. Okay.
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right. See you, Elia. Bye bye.